We hope you've had a great and Merry Christmas. Time to add one more gift under the tree. Off we go here on EA Sports. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's when the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Dell motioning over. First carry for Joe Mixon. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. He's got it at the 3. So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn, good on point after. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion comes Walker. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Going to go right back to Henry. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Baltimore.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He'll get about 2. The veteran Calais Campbell in there for the stop. Second down and 8. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Now, Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. And now we're going to get a timeout. It is C.J. Stroud in need of some attention. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Schultz is the motion man. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Throwing is Mills. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
Back to throw. Mills. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. That would qualify as an angry rush, powering his way forward. A pickup of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Mills. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down for Houston.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Now Mills. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Here's Mills. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Hardy now with the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
On the return, here's Sims. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. It's 2nd down.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So we are through one here in this rematch of last year's divisional round of the playoffs. Knotted at 14. Third and long. Mills now. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. On play action, here's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On third down, Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
In motion comes Walker. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Jackson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On the give, here's Henry. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. Jackson now. That's taken in by Hardy. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On the quick, right?
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Third and long.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Second and 7. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Ravens first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Oh, the ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. It is 3rd and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raven first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go.
And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's caught by Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shaair. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And the Texans have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Schultz is the motion man. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Texans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. In this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Hardy now with the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Texans 28, Ravens 17.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. Back to the tight end, Kohler.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. The veteran Calais Campbell in there for the stop. A 3rd and 2. In motion comes Walker. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Ravens 1st down.
In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Jackson up top again. He's got his man, right side. It's complete. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass, as they continue to wear this.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shaair. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On play action, Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
Third and 5. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game,
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion comes Walker. A first down throw for Jackson. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Second down, Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Jackson now. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
It'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. The veteran Calais Campbell in there for the stop. On third down, Jackson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Catch made there, left side by Walker. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive. Jackson, this a designed run. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Now it's Jackson. That's going to be caught, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. Third and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jackson. That's to Hardy. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This is pretty high-level quarterback play right here. He knew before the snap, all he had to do was manipulate one defender with his eyes, and once he bit, ball comes out on the money, big pickup.
That's caught. Robbie Chosen on the grab. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. To throw is Jackson. Off he goes.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing Jackson. This one caught at the 4. A second effort, and he is in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here's Sims. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
First and 10. To throw is Stroud. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Jackson now on second down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Jackson up top again. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Baltimore.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, Mike, not all touchdowns.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand.
Makes the score Texans 45, Ravens 31. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here's Sim. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
On the quick, right?
Now a toss play with Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Again, they'll give it to Mixon, and he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one. The Texans getting all set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Texans have it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It's a win here for the Texans. And it will be a very Merry Christmas indeed as they get the victory on this December night.